can't see a damn thing out of these things.
Oh, nice. Why does it sound like
Howdy, folks. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different with you on this video. I happened to be having a conversation last night with a friend of mine, Mr. Robert Miller. Some of you might know him through Instagram or Facebook. He's got two of the most beautiful sand beige coupes on planet Earth. Okay, so Chris and I were chatting with him. He actually joined us on the podcast. And Robert, if you're watching this, thank you, buddy. That was a really good conversation. I think folks are going to really enjoy that pod. So during the podcast, he says to me and Chris, he goes, why don't you guys like do more like behind the scenes stuff? Like, why don't you take people along for like the full ride? You know, like you just kind of do the how-tos and the whatever. I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you think people really want to watch that? He's like, yeah, like we want to know more about what goes on. I'm like, well, tomorrow being Friday, which is today, I actually have a day that would probably resemble like a standard issue haywire day that I tend to complain about me having a lot of. I'm like, maybe I'll bring my camera along and I'll take people along for the ride, right? So here we are. Now, I do have to lay on the sword a little bit here. It is midday, so I've already kind of had a crazy morning, of which I'll explain to you. But the latter half of it, I think, is probably going to be the most interesting to watch. But anyway, I'll give you the quick backstory. So, up bright and early this morning, had a bunch of stuff, work-related stuff to do. So, did that, and then I had to go over and pick this trailer up that I'm renting, because I'm ultimately transporting a 1965 21 window VW bus. This thing's sick. You guys are going to love it. Over to Vancouver. And how that all came to be is the individual that owns this bus is one of my property maintenance clients. Okay, so this is one of the many gigs that I do to try to keep the lights on at the house, right? Anyway, he says to me at the beginning of May, he goes, hey, you know anybody that could haul my bus over to Vancouver for me? I'm like, well, I mean, maybe I could for you, right? And he's like, well, okay, I don't want you to go out of your way. And I said, well, when does it need to be there? He goes, like somewhere around the end of May. I'm like, well, it just so happens my oldest daughter has a baseball tournament in Vancouver on like the 25th, 26th. He's like, well, perfect. I said, okay, great. Between the beginning of May and now, I'll track down a car hauler and we'll get her figured out. Well, tracking down a trailer to haul this bus in has proven to be rather difficult. So it wasn't until the beginning of this week I finally found an enclosed trailer I could rent. So did the deal with the guy, signed the papers, paid the deposit, whatever. And I get a text from him last night while we're doing the podcast with Robert. And it says, hey man, sorry, didn't realize this, but the enclosed trailer that you have rented doesn't have D-rings in it, like tie-down rings. I'm like, oh my God, right? Like and the whole reason behind having an enclosed is, well, one, to protect the vehicle, but two, I've got to haul this thing through like two relatively significant mountain passes. If any of you have ever seen the television show Highway to Hell, those are the passes I'm about to go through with this priceless bus, okay? He goes, well, I do, as an option, have an open air, just flat deck trailer. I'm like, well, I don't know. How's the weather looking? You know, I'm like considering all these things. And anyway, the weather looks like it's going to be okay. However, you know, you still got like rocks and gravel, all that stuff to worry about. But I'm like, flat deck, like what kind of flat deck are we talking here? Like, are we talking something you'd haul lumber on? Or does it have a bit of a beaver tail on the back of it? He's like, well, oh, nice little 5.0 beside me. I don't know if you guys can see that. New Edge. Or sorry, not New Edge. S550. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, like, is it got a beaver tail? Because the VW bus we're about to put on here is very, very low. Like, it's, for all intents and purposes, it's slammed, okay? Well, it's got a bit of a beaver tail. Oh, God. So anyway, I'm like, look, I'll meet you at your shop tomorrow morning at 9 today. We'll check this thing out, whatever. And keep in mind, I'm like backed into a corner. I'm already committed to hauling this thing. It's actually going to the shop that restored it in Vancouver. They're waiting for it, all this stuff. So I'm looking at the trailer. I'm like, oh my God, like this is not ideal, but I think it's going to have to work. He goes, okay, cool. Because I actually need the trailer. This is him talking now. He needs the trailer to get out to one of his other locations to get some repairs done to it. I'm like, repairs? Like the trailer's jacked up? Well, it's funny you mentioned jack, he says. The jack's broken on it, and I got to send it out there for a new one. I'm like, oh my God. So now I got a not so ideal trailer that I don't have any way of getting it off the back of my truck. Okay, we put it on there with a forklift. So, and not to mention it's got like kind of some, like there's steel ramps, but they're more for like loading equipment, not for loading a vehicle. I'm like, oh God, I got to find some like 2x8s to fill the gap so I'm not trying to drive this slammed bus over angle iron, you know. You guys will see all this anyway. So I do all that, then I'm like, well, just so I have the option of getting this thing off of my truck, I'm going to stop at the shop and get my bottle jack. So all of this has occurred pre-noon, okay? We're now like 12 o'clock. So needless to say, the day is kind of unraveling already. Now, one more thing. This trailer and its repairs, it needs to be dropped off either today by 5:30, which is pretty much looking like it's never going to happen, like not a snowball's chance in hell, or tomorrow between 9 and 5. Well, guess what? My daughter plays baseball all day tomorrow, and we're not talking it needs to be like dropped off around the corner. I'm talking like it's probably a 2.5 hour round trip to drop this trailer off. And for any of you that know what Vancouver's like, it's not an ideal place to haul a trailer around. So, and I got to park this thing at a hotel tonight. Like, it's just a calamity of errors. But anyway, now that you guys have a sense of what the hell is going on, or what's gone on for the first half of my day and what you're in for, I'm currently on my way out to pick up this VW bus right now. So got the trailer behind me, empty. So we're gonna go load her up with these janky ramps and everything else. And you guys can see a little bit of what's going on in my day. And who knows, maybe the next time that I say, hey guys, I had a crazy day, if you've watched this video, you might know what I'm talking about. This is good. Well, folks, here she is, the 65 21 window. Probably one of the coolest units I've ever seen. girl's Armstrong steering. And you feel like you're steering a dinner plate. So I'm probably not filming on the way up, but I'll pick you up on the top side when we go to load her up. Okay, whatever, we're rolling. Yeah, this thing, guys, is so bloody cool. Like, me and the wife and kids took it out one time. And it was like driving around with a celebrity. Like, just an absolute gas. Everybody wants to see it and wave and thumbs up. Okay, here we go, girl. She's a little stick shift too, eh? So. Okay. We're rolling. Yeah, look at this. Just a beauty. Right. Now, we need to figure out the ramp situation here and how this is all going to work. So, I mentioned that this thing's got ramps with it, but they're a little janky, right? I'll show you here. Okay. Check these out. So, oh boy. Yeah, lowered life, hey? So, I brought some wood that I can put on these. Yeah, because that angle just is not gonna fly. So, yeah, we got some options here. Remember I told you the jack on this thing's broken? Well, there's the jack. The life. Anyway, let's see how this is gonna work. All right. And I got some little pieces to kind of plumb this up for us because we don't want to be dealing with that, right? So maybe a little something like that. Right? Okay, I'm gonna get this rigged up to the best of my ability, see what we're dealing with here, and then we'll give this a go.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Holy, well that was something. Nothing like loading somebody else's unit in high stress situations. Holy Christ. Yeah, the old girl, I mean, she's actually got, for her vintage and everything else, like it's got a snappy little motor in it, but just getting it over that lip of the trailer was just a debacle. And it's a little stick shift. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Could have been easier, I guess, with a little more oomph, but the old V-dubs, right? Now, we got to figure out some tie-down points and make sure she stays on the trailer all the way over the mountain passes. All right, guys, loaded. Forbear. Strapped down. We are tied into like axle-related stuff, right? So not gonna have to worry about this thing going anywhere. In the rear, there's like this frame cradle that I went to that kind of houses the motor. See if I can give you a view there. Gave myself a little microfiber so I don't chafe my straps and lose one of those. So I went down and yeah, tied it into that frame area. I think that should be pretty good. Okay, little fuel stop. Load this pig up before we go. Now, something I talk about quite often is just how outrageous our gas prices are in Canada. And I don't know if folks in the Americas really appreciate it. So check this out. About to fill up with diesel. That's $1.69.9 a liter. So doing the math on that, it's about 4 liters per gallon. So now whatever that translates into, right? At least 6 something. I'm going off the top of my head here. My math ain't all that good. So put it this way, to fill my truck, I'm probably spending around, well, it's going to be over 200 for sure. I'll show you. Okay. Holy Christ, hold on. Somebody's got the hoses all mixed up here. Wasn't very far off, was I? Wild, hey? 109 liters, 186.03. Okay, I'm actually just gonna check the straps here quick too. So far, so good. Nice. Hurry up, grab your stuff. You good?
Wait. Can you hold that, please? And thank you.
Love you, bud.
Mom! Actually, Abby?
Good
Can you pass me down the magic bag, please?
This is what it's like living with 4 women. Non-stop, all the time. Anyway, bags packed. We're, well, dealing with a little bit of wind here, so that's not gonna help our fuel mileage any. But good. Can you close the door? You're going back?
Huh?
You're going back to close the door?
Yes.
Now Buck's coming out, dude. Buck, get in the house.
Oh.
Okay, love you guys.
Love you.
It's finally time to point her west. We are, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours away from where the bus has got to go. The weather does not look promising out that way, in all honesty. Check this out. Looks like it's pissing rain over there. And that's exactly where we're going. Out and around that knoll and straight west. So we'll maybe show you some of the scenery through the mountains, and then hopefully we're not unloading this thing in the dark, but yeah, we'll bring you along for the ride.
Hello. We are dokie. We just got here. We just got outside to meet the owner. He was a pretty nice fella. And we are currently just backing in.
Well,
Or pulling
I'm hoping
in.
this grass isn't too wet. He said it was good.
Yeah.
Might
Well,
have to put her in for low.
yeah, we're pulling into this, I would like to say, shack, kind of garage. Shop.
There you go.
A shop. It is quite nice. We have to pull in right beside
Put her by
this
the old
trailer.
Winnebago.
Yes. It's kind of nice out here, nice and quiet.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Houses are down there, I think. And they've got some nice little cows over there. Lovely.
Okay.
Okay. Backing
here a little bit.
Was the grass okay?
I think so, yeah.
Okie doke.
Okay. Let's kick this old bus out of here, buddy.
Okay.
And get moving on to our ball game.
Okie dokie. Do you want
I
me
have
to?
to put a hoodie on.
Do you want me to film?
Sure.
Okay. So we are gonna unhook the trailer, and then he said,
The trailer's coming with us.
or bus is staying, and then a fellow named Mike is taking care of it. The nice owner of this place, named Barry, was a very nice fella. Yeah,
It's a little crisp out, bud.
it is.
You got a hoodie?
In my suitcase, in my penguin suitcase, of course. Okie doke.
Okay.
Here's the bus.
Strapper?
Hey. Strap number 1 is being unhooked.
I think everybody knows that. But
Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice it has like a little thing that is it squishy? Can I feel it? Oh,
he dances.
I'm coming up. Ew!
It should go a little easier than putting it on. I know you weren't there for that, bud, but it got a little greasy going up the ramp.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How'd you hook these in? Like, did you just hook it around the first tire?
Well, look around there. I got it kind of hooked on the.
Engine thingy.
It's not really the axle, but I don't know what. It's some sort of weird suspension system on these things that I'm hooked around.
Yeah, it's a real nice bus.
Solid spot I could go.
Yeah.
Okay, bud. We are unhooked.
Hmm.
Now,
So now what do we do?
we're gonna use this lumber to come off of here again, but
Okay. And then do you have to back it down, or are you gonna push it? Can I hop in?
oh yeah.
Give a little tour. Is it open?
I should have had you with me earlier, cause yeah, it's open.
Okay. Okey-doke. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold up, gotta get up. Oh, even a nice little handle. Oh, look at this. Some safety goggles for when you are driving around with fast speeds. Maybe a few rocks flying there. Okey-doke. Coming back out.
Giving everybody the tour.
Yep, I gave them a tour. And I saw those little safety glasses that they had installed. Okay. We are currently putting the ramps down.
Yeah.
Lovely. I think these are them. Hey, Dad, is it these ones?
Yep.
Okay. And what do you want me to start the car or something?
You want to back her off?
Can I?
I don't know. It's a stick shift. Even though we're reverses in this thing, it's kind of hard to find.
Let me go investigate further.
Okay.
Ooh, how do you open this one? Ooh, a little strength. Look at this. Okay, gonna hop up and hop in. Oh my, I can't get up. Okay. Oh, comfy seat. My feet can actually touch the floor. Okay, this looks like speed kilometers. We got an empty tank, or whatever P means. And then, oh, look at this, a little sunroof window, a little blinder anything. Don't really know what this does. Maybe unrolls the window.
Okay, slide over, rookie. Let's fire up this sled.
Okay, we got a little...
We don't need you putting it through the wall of the shop.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
And a little... I don't know what that is. You should put these on, please. I'll put them on too. I'll put them on too.
Are we doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Just wait, I gotta flip it. Okay.
I can't see a damn thing out of these things.
Say cheese.
Jeez.
Why are mine so much darker than yours?
I can't even tell where you... Oh, the wrong key I'm using here. I can't see nothing.
Okay.
Honestly here. What in the hell is going on?
I can't see you.
Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, okay.
Okay, e-brake off.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, the old girl wants to go.
Oh boy.
That's e-brake.
Little rusty.
Come on, girl.
Oh. Oh, nice. Why does it sound like why does it sound like a helicopter?
That's how V-dubs sound, sister. Oh my God, Kaylee. How did you talk me into this? What are you? You're filming the roof, you bozo.
Oh.
Yeah, this thing's
Okay.
a little goofy to find reverse in.
Okay.
It's push down.
Oh, why does it smell like that? Okay, smelling a little strong.
She's running a little rich.
Oh, Dad's struggling to turn the...
Is that reverse? Yep, that's reverse.
Okay.
Dude,
Yes.
I can't see anything out of these.
Okay. Oh boy, we're moving.
Okay, this is dangerous. You keep yours on. Oh, I gotta take mine off.
Yours are more clear than mine. That's okay. Is there no reverse window thing?
Check out your door there. Just make sure that we're going on the...
Okay.
Just look out the door and make sure we're getting on the ramp.
Yep.
Are you sure?
The woods slide down.
Okay, let me go look. Hold on.
Plus, with these eyeglasses, I can't really see anything. Okay. We're safe. And I open the window. Okay. So I can check out through this window. Okay. You're clear.
Okay. R for race.
R for race. Oh boy. Okay. Slowly but surely downhill we go.
You know I rebuilt the carburetors on this thing?
Gotcha.
Yep.
Pretty much better.
Yeah. That's why it starts so nice.
Ooh. How do you work the radio? How's it going, Dad? She sounds pretty nice.
Okay.
Okay, doke. Ready? A whole new world. Okay. Dad's on the sprint. There's an extra. I do want to figure out what this does. I think it just. Oh. Yo, what? I think it just opens the roof. Okay. I'm gonna stop the camera for a minute, okay?
Okay, copy that.
Now, I would like to report that we have officially made it 4 hours later. We have placed the bus. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. We've got it all parked down. It's looking a lot shorter than it did on the ramp. I'm not going to lie. But it's definitely looking good. And we made it here. So, yeah. Now we just gotta pack up a little bit. We'll pack up all the attachments and whatever this metal rod thing is. And we will meet you guys. Okay, and we will probably see you guys in Vancouver.
You want to know a slick way to keep your cords organized?
Yes.
Hook them on something.
Mm-hmm.
Get them nice and straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start over here.
Mm-hmm.
And you grab them.
Yep.
Right. Wrap them around your hand. Pull them through.
Wrap them around your hand and pull them through.
Keep doing it.
It's like braiding.
Sorta.
Isn't this like hand sewing?
Well, I don't know. I've never hand sewed, but I've wrapped cords before.
Oh, that looks kind of like organized and stuff.
That's the thing. Okay, we made her. We are unloaded. I don't even know if you can see the old bus back there. Parked beside her. Great big Granddaddy Winnebago. There she is. Nice traveling with you, old girl. Okay, Chief. We got another hour ahead of us yet.
Work.
And then you got to hit the wrapper so you can play ball in the morning.
My ball out.
What time is it right now? 8:15.
I'm not gonna get there till like
9 o'clock wrapper time. Okay, guys. Well, I don't think you guys are going to want to see much more of this day. Unless something crazy happens, which you never know. We're going to stay in Surrey. Crazy things can happen in Surrey. But outside of that, I think you guys just experience a day in the life, or at least most of. So, hope you guys enjoyed the content. This isn't content really worth sharing unless maybe I made you laugh and you want to send it to your friend and make them laugh. But all that said, I do appreciate you guys watching. Hope you had fun. Right. Yes, dear. I'll put my seatbelt on. Anyway, hope you guys had fun watching, and let me know if you like this. Comment below, and I'll take you on some more journeys if you like. We're always doing something crazy. Hey, kiddo?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, till next time. Thanks very much for watching.
Nice seeing you guys.
All right. Take care, guys. Bye for now.